All right, 9 Spiral, Fair Use YouTube. This is called Fair Use and it's allowed for purposes, criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe upon my copyright under Title 17, USC Section 107. Let's cook. Yeah, my nigga. Indeed, 9 Spiral, what's happening? Home team. Shalom to the home team, huh? We're cooking. Yes, indeed, we're cooking. But y'all, we're gonna dig on the land of Yudah. The land of Yudah. I say, can I cook with my homie, my good aunt Kurimeo? Can I cook with your aunt? Let's cook. All right, Yeah, my nigga. It's so funky right there. All right, let's go. All right, 9 Spiral, let's pop off. In Micah chapter 3, verse 11 through 12, her heads judge for bribe. All right. Her priest teach for pay, huh? And her prophets divine for money. Yet they lean on the Most High and say, is not the Most High among us? No harm can come upon us, huh? Therefore, because of you, O wicked Israelites, Zion shall be plowed like a field. Jerusalem shall become heaps of ruins, right? Now listen now, pay attention. And the mountain of the temple like the bare hills of the forest. Let's go. Huh? Holler back at me. Talk to me. Because I'm here to tell you, man, that these were your temples. And they were all over, right? They were all over the land of Yudah, right? The land of Yudah, which we know to be bigger on older maps, right? Let's go. Huh? Let's go. All right, Con, appreciate you for rocking with 9 Spiral. All right, man, we're going to take a look at some of these scorched and melted buildings, right? melted rocks. And we're going to dig on it, and we're going to do some comparisons, because this is not the only one, and they all over, right? Now we ask a question: what happened, right? These temples, these buildings, right? Because they're not just in the land of Yudah, they're all over. But what could have did the scorching? And I think we all know, but indeed, it was the Most High, right? That did what? Send a prester, a comet, or a dragon, right? To do what? Destroy. Because that's what they do best. They destroy, right? Angels of destruction. Jacob's trouble is coming. Look out for it. It's coming. All right, man. Let's dig on Kurimeo. Kurimeo. Knock, knock. Let's go. All right. Say no more. Kurimeo, man. What that was, you were saying there is some fake what?
Show you guys. There's a fake places. There's duplicates, right? And then there's real places. Real mountains. Mount Nebo, Utah. All right, so I want to show some of the pictures here in this area. I found this rock here, right? They call it a rock. It's called Dunn's Route. It says here, Moses Island in the Sky. That's what it's actually called. Moses Island in the Sky. This is in Canyonlands, Utah. Thought it was...
See that shit? Canyonlands, Utah. Y'all dig on it. Now watch them work now.
Very interesting that one of these weird, monuments that, don't look just like rocks. It looks like it could have been something way back. Shout out to all the mud flood researchers out there in the reset.
No doubt.
Seems like something definitely happened. There's a lot of what looks like, artificial monuments, even tree stumps that have been turned to rock. So I just thought it was interesting that they named one of these things after Moses.
Indeed, what happened? And we're asking that question. What happened to these rocks, temples, or buildings, right? Because we all know the deception runs deep, right? And we're going to dig on some scripture to show you that your land, Israel, in which you're standing on right now, has been mocked, is being mocked, and is going to be mocked no more. We're going to dig on it. Pop off now.
I know there's the story of Moses splitting the rock and getting water out. I don't know if this is the one. I just thought it was very interesting.
Come on,
the way it looks could almost be like, used to be a statue, a monument, a building or something. But why did they name it Moses Island in the Sky? And we're talking about...
You see that? So know right here, right now, today with me and Kurimeo, that they didn't invent shit. They didn't name shit. They ran up on this information, and they ran up on the old world. Everything that's biblical happened over here. Now, we ain't here to convince nobody, because the evidence is vast. But if you want to hold on to that dusty ass, cursed ass Ham's land over there. God damn, you got 3 major continents, man. You got Shem, the Americas, so-called. You got Ham, right? You got Japheth. Those are the isles of the Gentiles, right? Dig on it. Let's go. All right, Con, we're cooking with Kurimeo. Let's go. Con, what this here right here?
The is from Zion National Park.
Oh, okay.
Very beautiful there. I just wanted to show
Huh.
how nice it is there. This is a part in
Beautiful.
Zion
Look at your
National
land, y'all.
Park. If you guys don't know, again, it's called Zion National Park. All right, and it wasn't Mormons who named these things. That's what they try to tell you. Right, Mount Nebo, the real one is here. He's got all those locations, right? A salt lake, a sweet lake, a freshwater lake, not sweet, freshwater lake, a salt lake. But look at these images. Look how beautiful it is here in Zion National Park. I have to redo my audio, so I have to redo the audio. I was saying something else when I originally did this video, but I just wanted to show you guys. Look how nice it is here. Saw the people trekking earlier. Look at this. This is Zion National Park. Look at all this prestige land.
All right, you see that? And start taking back your language too, man. That's Yapa. That's beautiful, man. It's Yapa. Come on now, what they say in the camps? Wake up, Jacob. Let go. Papa.
That they owe you. Look at the beautiful water, the clean water that's there. It's just a real haven. I can see why they would, call it Zion National Park and try to explain to us why they named it. But just look at this place. This is ancient. Look at these photos. This is the Arches National Park. This is a whole different place.
Wow. And what an atrocity. Right through the arches, you see chemtrails. You see that shit? Why do the heathen rage? Yes. Papa, come.
I just thought it was very interesting how they have these arches. A lot of them look man-made. A lot of these buildings as well, as I'm about to show you, almost look like walls. Like something was there. Look at this monolith, megalith. I would say. Look at the walls here. The one on the right, especially, to me, that looks like walls and stuff, and like a foundation, a whole building. Honestly, that's been weathered and gone through stuff. So these are the kind of things you find out here in the deserts of Utah, in the canyon lands, and all over Utah, Colorado, the Four Corner regions. This is sunset in the Garden of Eden, it says. There's actually a place called Garden of Eden in Utah.
Wow.
Look at it. It has monuments like this. A lot of these don't look artificial to me. Look at this rock balancing on itself, right? It's a little blurry, sorry about that.
See that? What could do that, huh? That's been scorched. That has been scorched, huh? We're gonna dig on it, melt it. Buildings, rocks, buildings. Are you getting it? All right, let's dig on it. What could have done this? Let's go. Papa static.
The Mayflower landed here back in the 1500s, and for 200 years, all the Western world was confined to this side of North America.
You see that shit? Look at, man, we ain't making this shit up, man. We ain't making this shit up. We've done the research. Everything's matching up. We're connecting the dots. That's what we do at Drop Nation. We're fearless investigators, huh? Papa static.
And it's because there was a great civilization. It is
Who that?
documented.
Who that?
I have proof
Who?
of how great the
Who?
Native American...
You so-called Negro, huh? Now some would say, oh, it doesn't make sense. We're scattered, huh? We are. What percentage? Because we got evidence of the 10 tribes being carried away from South America. So they were divided. You're looking at the Southern Kingdom right here. Yudah, Benjamin, Levi. Let's go.
civilization expansion actually was. There was a great catastrophe in the time frame of 1812. That is when the NWO rose to power. Guys, it wiped out this whole area of the country, and I am going to prove it at the end of this video. First, we're going to go through...
Let's run that back just a little bit. Run that back just a little bit. I was over here fumbling around and stuff. Right there. Let's go.
Frame of 1812. That is when the NWO rose to power. Guys, it wiped out this whole area of the country,
and you know what we're talking, right? We're talking to Tecumseh's coming, right? That made the Euphrates, the Mississippi run backwards. Who is Tecumseh? That's all we're digging on. That's all we're asking. We're asking these questions, right? We got questions. You're not going to sell us on that old beat up ass land over there. Ain't shit over there, man. And we just being real with you. So do you like truth? All right.
I'm going to prove it at the end of this video. First, we're going to go through country by country explaining all of it. I'm going to explain why Manifest Destiny was so easy after 1812. The Western expansion was easy. These poor Native Americans were decimated by a great catastrophe. And it's all in recorded history. You just have to look.
Indeed, indeed. Your mama and daddy above wasn't playing with you. Let's go.
This great tsunami, this was very synchronistic because in my research, this is hanging on the wall right next to me. As soon as I saw it, this was painted in 1829. It was somebody in living memory of a great tidal wave that hit, a great tsunami. You can see Mount Fuji in the background that hit Japan. I'm going to tell you exactly why that tsunami hit Japan. Guys, this explains everything. I'm going to say this. I started this channel yesterday. I already have 29 new subscribers out of 50 views. That's because I'm dropping truth like balls here, guys. Hit like, hit subscribe, share this with everybody you know. It explains everything. This is what everybody in the truth movement has been searching for this whole time, and I'm not even kidding. Okay? So, is this thing... What is going on my computer? We have documented history saying that the Mississippi River ran backwards during this time. I'm going
to explain. Indeed, right? And so if you check my Tecumseh video, you'll see that there was an instance where Tecumseh, right, stumped his feet twice, and guess what? The Mississippi ran backwards, We're talking Prester. That's all we're talking. Malak. That's all we're talking. Let's go.
Why it ran backwards. I'm going to explain why it's after this time frame. The what's now the Tennessee Valley Authority or Mississippi Valley Authority. They have such a hard time keeping the Mississippi River flowing right in the same footprint because it all changed in this series of earthquakes. And that's why New Orleans is under sea level because every...
He said what now? Hold on. What did he say?
Everything changed in this time period.
Everything changed in that time period, okay? It wasn't that long ago, y'all. That's all we're saying.
So we've got earthquakes all around the world. I haven't got to the volcanoes, but let's go here. Tecumseh's Comet and the prophecy of the Black Sun. You can't make this stuff up, guys.
Yeah, you can't.
His name ominously meant shooting star, he who walks across the sky. Tecumseh's brother, who was a religious leader known as the Prophet, had predicted a solar eclipse in 1806. So this is what we're being told, is that this prophecy. So in here, I find this mural. And here's the Aztecs surrendering and handing over power to the mighty Cortez with his 6 guys. They're the Navy SEALs of their times, you know. And once again, I covered this in another video. That is the macahuatl, the weapon of the Aztec warriors. And the first image I've got of this is exactly what you're seeing right now. And I'm sitting here looking at it and I'm going, wow, you know, it really looks like the painter here was probably commissioned to do this, and so he hid a comet in here and the 2 suns on top of the pyramid. You guys see that? And so I'm sitting here looking. Looking at it, and I'm like, yeah, you know, they came over, and the survivors had to surrender to these guys because then these guys were more powerful, or maybe these guys were, all of their plants and their livestock were completely wiped out, and these guys showed up with, you know, a couple hundred sheep or something. I don't know, but I don't think 500 guys.
Combination of both. Let's just say a combination of both. Let's just say curses of Deuteronomy 28. All right, let's go.
Just come in and wipe everybody. Yeah. So I was thinking that this was kind of coded in there and left by the artist. And luckily, I snapped on a different picture that shows all of it. And it's not even a secret. There's no more interpreting it at all. Right there, just as plain as day, is a big, huge comet in the sky, and then a volcano erupting. So it just keeps getting.
All right, y'all, let's take a look. Let's get back in now. Let's see what we see. Oh, I've been doing this. Kurimeo will tell you. I've been doing it. Oh, this is no thing. Right off the rip. Look at that. You got your South Guardian, Dracon, Angel, Dracon. I'm going to show you the real Mount Zion, huh? We're going to get the real Mount Zion. All right, look at you. You got Tabernacle Dome, Great Heart Mesa, North Guardian, Dracon, Angel, Dracon, Tabernacle Dome. And so you'll find that everything is Zion here, Zion there, everything Zion, huh? I'm just gonna pause. Let me see if I can find it, huh? Get on and on. Look at that. You got inclined temple. Look at that, man. Excuse me. Shalaki. Oh, that guy right there. Oh, that guy right there. Look at him. Oh, yeah, I've been doing this thing, huh? Mount Majestic. Huh? You got it. Ivans. You got East Temple, huh? You got the Sentinel. The Great White Throne. Let me show you something about that West Temple, man. Look at that. Look at that West Temple. Altar of sacrifice. Look at that. West Temple, huh? Bam. Look at that. You think it's a game? You think they ain't coming back to life, huh? West Temple, huh? Huh? What that was? You got a sundial. Sundial, huh? Huh? Oh, you got a Mount Carmel, huh? You got a Mount Carmel? You just surfing the wave, man. Think that's no man. South, Guardian, Dracon, huh? I ain't satisfied. What's this? All right, here we go. Now it just lit up. See, that's how I want it to light up right there. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right. Huh? Is that the real Mount Zion? see you got Isaac Peak over here, huh? Lady Mountain. Oh, that's been hijacked, but according to Google, huh? See that? Alright, let's take a peek. Uh-huh. We're just gonna see what we see, y'all. We just observing the land of Yudah. Uh-huh. I don't know, y'all tell me. Y'all let me know. Huh? All right, we're in Ezra's 2. Ezra's 2, we start at 10. Thus says the Most High to Ezra's, tell my people that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, which I was going to give to Israel. Moreover, I will take back to myself their glory and give to these others, meaning you, to come, right? You descendants of these 12 tribes, right? These others, the everlasting inhabitations, which I had prepared for Israel, your forefathers. See that? The tree of life shall give them a fragrant, well, I can't say that. Fragrant perfume, and they shall neither toil nor become weary. Ask and you will receive. Pray that your days may be few. So this is what a lot of us are trying to do, to get some of us to, cry out. Cry out. He said, if enough of y'all cry out, I will hear. I will hear. Only if you're keeping the code and you turn to me. Right? Ask and you will receive. Ask. Pray that your days may be few, that they may be shortened. Why? Because the kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. Okay? Call Shamaim in earth to witness. For I left out evil and created good because I live, says the Most High. Okay, let's go. Very important. Shalaki. Mother, embrace your sons, bring them up with gladness, as does a dove. Establish their feet, because I have chosen you, says the Most High. And I will raise up the dead from their places. I will bring them out of their tombs because I recognize my name in them. See that? I do not fear, mother of sons, for I have chosen you, says the Most High. I will send you help. Okay? Here the Most High is telling you, I'm giving this latter generation the prophets because I revealed my secrets to the prophets, my servants the prophets, My servants Isaiah, Jeremiah, according to their counsel. Listen, I have consecrated and prepared for you 12 trees loaded with various fruits, and the same number of springs flowing with milk and honey. Listen now, and 7 mighty mountains on which roses and lilies grow. By these I will fill your children with joy. All right, let's get it out of Micah, chapter 4, verse 1 and 3. Okay. Pay attention now. You see it right off the bat. We're not talking back then. We're talking now. And now it shall come to pass in the what? Latter days, that the mountain of the Most High's house shall be established on the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills. We keep telling you he's going to exalt your mountains, your land, and peoples shall flow to it. Many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Most High, or to the house of the power of Yahweh, Jacob, and he will teach us his ways. You see that? And we shall walk in his paths, for out of Zion the law, the Torah, shall go forth. It has nothing to do with no JC, no Yahushua, no intercessor. Nope, it's not going to happen. And the word of the Most High from Jerusalem. Now listen, I keep telling you, all that war shit, y'all can kill it. But hey, he shall judge between many people and rebuke strong nations afar off. The Most High is going to be the next World War III. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. But listen, nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Why? Because the Most High and Daweed is doing the ass whipping. Game over. Huh? Look at that, man. You see that? Therefore, because of you, Zion shall be plowed like a field, and Jerusalem shall become heaps of ruins. And the mountain of the temple, like the bare hills of the forest. You see that? Huh? Just look with your eyes, man. That's all. Look with your eyes. Come on now. Let's go. Come on now. That look biblical to me, man. Come on now. This it over here. This it. This the real deal.
Number 4 is going to be Bryce Canyon National Park, and this is in southwest Utah. It is an extremely unique national park, and it's known for its infamous bright orange hoodoos. And hoodoos are these unique rock-like structures that kind of stand straight out of the ground. It's extremely unique, and it kind of feels like you're on another planet.
Right, yeah, right. Right, that's where we come in. Yeah, right, Hijack. Them might be structures, man. Them look like structures to us. Hijack. All right, let's go.
Some of the best spots to go there are Sunset Point, Inspiration Point, Rainbow Point.
Wow, look at that, man. All right.
Wall Street, and then there's lots of fun activities to do outside of the park. For example, this is my buddy Hayden skiing.
All right, Hayden, go Hayden.
West of the park near Losee Canyon, and we did some backcountry skiing, and it has hoodoos just like Bryce Canyon. It is just an incredible area to visit. Number 5 is going to be Bensonite Hills, and this is a place that I get asked so much about where it is and where exactly geographically this spot is located. And what's interesting about this spot is that there's not one specific location that is the Bensonite Hills. They are all over the state of Utah.
Wow, this is in Utah. Yudah. Bensonite. Like it's plenty of it too. Hey, look here, man. Everybody keep telling me the land is still rich. Listen, forget what you heard. The land is, without a shadow of a doubt, still rich. No doubt about it. I'm just digging on Yudah. Fair use. Let's go.
And if I'm being honest, I've seen these rock formations in pretty much every state of the Southwest, including Arizona, Wyoming, California, and Utah. There are tons of these clustered around the state.
Keep it in mind, y'all, we still digging on melted buildings, melted rocks, melted buildings, melted rocks. Let's go.
Utah in the southern part, and especially near Caneville and Hanksville. It's a super cool place to visit, and it is awesome for aerial photography. Number 6 is going to be Temple of the Sun and Temple of the Moon.
You see that? We can't make this up. Temple of the Sun and Temple of the Moon in Yudah. I want to remind you, you're looking at melted buildings, melted rocks, melted buildings, melted structures, temples perhaps, and the mountain of the temples, huh? Micah 3 and 12. Let's go.
This is in Capitol Reef National Park. It is definitely the least traveled national park in Utah. And this place has these unbelievable fin-like rock structures that stick right out of the ground. It is an...
You see that? Uh-oh. Wow. right, huh? All right, then. Look at that. All right. Voila. Uh-huh. We're just talking the kingdom of Prester John, man. The kingdom of Prester John. We're just talking the Four Corner region. Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona. But did Arizona exist? Because Utah was bigger on older maps. We've shown that. The mountain of the temples, huh? Amongst your crystal trees, huh? Made for healing. Wow. Look at you, Israelites, huh? And 7 mighty mountains upon which roses and lilies grow. By these I will fill your children, Israel, with joy. Let's go. Now we're just gonna look around the world and see if we see some more melted buildings, melted rocks, melted buildings, huh? Is this indeed vitrification? It is such a thing. Look it up. It's the heating of rocks at such a high degree that it liquefies. Sometimes turn into glass. We're just surfing the wave, y'all, that's all. I think that's Bryce Canyon, Yudah. All right. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Huh? Huh? Let's go. Uh-huh. Look at this shit. Right there, hold on. Put the camera on there. Look at that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Maybe, maybe not. Uh-huh. Huh? I actually think this is in the Grand Canyons. I think that was the Grand Canyons. I remember that picture. Huh? Melted buildings, huh? Melted rocks. Yep, I see that. Yo. I'm talking about looking like a dragon straight hit it up, huh? They trying to save it. Like a whole castle, man. We keep telling y'all, man, look, that's when they started changing everything and rewriting history and trying to hide what happened in the Dark Ages. But buildings like this was rocking up until the 1800s, man. No doubt about it. And it looked like it been hit by something hot. Look at it. It looked like it been hit by something hot. Let go. Scorched. Look at it. Look at the melted rock. Look at it. You can let the brick right here. Look how it been fused. Look at it, man. All right. Look at that, man. That's been hit up by fire, huh? I mean, you're looking at something like explosions and shit. What else you got for me? Huh? Now that motherfucker look like it's totally been melted. We're just digging on melted rocks. That's the hijack right there. All right, now this is actually in Arizona, man. Check it out. This is actually in Arizona, and it's very hard to find this picture. Look at this shit, man. You gotta be kidding me, man. This is in Arizona, man. Arizona. Kalelus, which means what? Promised land. Pomegranata, huh? Raman. We're just talking promised land, that's all. We've been digging on this, man. I mean, look at that out in the background, man. Come on, man. Look at that, man. Look at that in the background, man. Just come on now. We're just talking Kingdom of Prester John, huh? The Throne of Dawid, huh? Come on now. Wow. See that? See that? Look at it. We ain't making this shit up, man. We ain't making this shit up. Look at it. There it is right there. Come on now. Come on now. Look at that, man. I don't know where it's at, man, but it looked like it's from over here. Grand Canyon, Arizona somewhere. Wow. All right. Wow. Look at that, man. Look at that right there. All right. All right, let's get it. Ezekiel 36, 1 through 15. But before we get started, man, let me whip my whistle right quick. All right, let's go. And you, son of man, prophesy to the mountains of Israel and say, O mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Most High. Thus says the Most High, Hurrah! Because the enemy has said to you, Aha! The ancient heights have become our possessions, therefore prophesy and say, Thus says the Most High, Hurrah! Because they made you desolate, and swallowed you up on every side, so that you became the possession of the rest of the nations. Okay? Listen. And you are taken up by the lips of talkers and slandered by the people. Therefore, O mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Most High, Hurrah! And thus says the Most High, Hurrah! To the mountains, the hills, listen now, the rivers, the valleys, the desolate wastes, and the cities that have been forsaken, which became plunder and mockery to the rest of the nations all around. Therefore, thus says the Most High, Hurrah! Okay? Surely I have spoken in my burning jealousy against the rest of the nations and against all Edom, who gave my land to themselves as a possession, with wholehearted joy and spiteful minds, in order to plunder its open country, Let's go. Therefore, prophesy concerning the land of Israel, and say to the mountains, the hills, the rivers, and the valleys, Thus says the Most High, Hurrah! Behold, I have spoken in my jealousy and my fury, because you have borne the shame of the nations, right? Somebody else has been claiming your identity and mocking you and saying that Gentiles named all this stuff over here. And therefore, thus says the Most High, Hurrah! I have raised my hand in an oath that surely the nations that are around you shall bear their own shame, right? Shall bear their own shame. But you, O mountains of Israel, you shall shoot forth your branches and yield your fruit to my people Israel. For they, listen now, they are about to come. We keep telling y'all, they got to bring the 10 tribes back over here. That northern kingdom, the Most High is going to make them bring them back over here. Okay, stop the Mississippi again. You see that? And here it says, for they are about to come. For indeed I am with you, and I will turn to you, and you shall be tilled and sown. I will multiply men upon you, all the house of Israel, all of it. And the city shall be inhabited, and the ruins rebuilt. I will multiply upon you man and beast, and they shall increase and bear young. This will happen. I will make you inhabited as in former times, and what do better for you than at your beginnings? Then you shall know that I am the Most High. Yes, I will cause men to walk on you, my people Israel. They shall take possession of you, and you shall be their inheritance. No more shall you bereave them of children. Thus says the Most High Yahweh, because they say to you, you devour men and bereave your nation of children. Therefore, you shall devour men no more, nor bereave your nation anymore, says the Most High Yahweh. Nor will I let you hear the taunts of the nations anymore. You hear that? Nor bear the reproach of the peoples anymore, nor shall you cause your nation to stumble anymore, says the Most High. Who?